In this courtroom, silence cuts deeper than words. A witness trembles as the truth crawls out, piece by piece. And what began as a simple question about a dog soon unravels into one of the darkest testimonies this court has ever heard.
On the record in the case of the people state of Michigan versus Dwayne Stevenson. Ms. Overy is back on the stand. Ma'am, I just remind you that you're still under oath, okay? All right, very good. Go ahead, Mr.
Thank you. Okay, Candace, I'm going to try to remember where we were. I think we're talking about your dog. What kind of dog is it? Well, that's right. We did get that far. And during this incident, you've described that Mr. Stevenson was saying he was going to take care of the dog. You seem to have taken that, you took that to mean that he was going to kill the dog, and then you and your son. What was Mr. Stevenson doing other than making these threats? What was his body doing?
Peaceful, like anything back and forth.
Okay.
Trying to gather things to continue to hurt her.
Okay. You said I've tried to gather things to continue to hurt her. Are you talking about the dog? Okay. What did he initially have to hurt the dog with?
So he took it off his waist.
Okay.
And then beating her with it once he got her out of the cage.
He did beat her with it? Okay. So he got her out of the cage, was beating the dog with the belt?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he saying anything while he was doing that?
I wasn't back because I was trying to get my son.
Okay. But were you able to see him beating the dog? Okay. What was going through your head at that point?
Fear for my son.
Okay. Was the belt hitting the dog, like actually making contact with the dog's body? Okay.
He ended up breaking the football by hitting her in her face.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
And just breaking the football.
Off the belt and hitting the dog in the face? Okay. And you said he was gathering other things. Was he able?
Excuse me, Mr. Tanner. When you say it was an injury to the eye, what do you mean?
Like he built, I think the middle broke off when he hit her in the eye. It made her eye like turn like sideways, so I had to isolate it to go back into the swirl.
Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Tanner.
Thank you, Your Honor. You said Mr. Stevenson was gathering other things to continue the assault with. What other things? Okay, he didn't. Oh, I see. Okay. So after he hit the dog with the belt, what did he do next?
Yeah, he came to find me and still venting. He seen that I was injured. He hit my injury and he was trying to break more things into my home.
Your Honor, I'm going to object when she testifies that he was what he was thinking. She can testify what she saw.
It's okay.
Okay. But she's been said that he was looking for things to hurt me. Well, how does she know what he was looking for?
Well, I see what you're saying. So she can say
What she saw.
is what she saw. Okay, very good. I'll sustain that objection, and the court will take note of that. You may go ahead, Ms. Tan.
Thank you, Your Honor. So we just have to be very clear about what you actually saw and not guess about what was Mr. Stevenson's head, okay? So when you say that he was looking for other things, for example, did you see him, what did you see him do that made you think that he was looking for other things to hurt you with? Pacing back and forth, okay. And you said that he hit you on your injury where you were already injured. What did he use to hit you? Okay. And was that the injury to your leg? Anywhere else in your body? Not at that time. Okay. Was he saying anything while he was doing that? At some point, did he make contact with any other part of your body? Did he do something else to your body during that incident? After he hit your injury on the leg with his hand, what happened next? Okay. Okay, so he calmed down and then he started accusing you of cheating again?
Yeah.
Okay, and did his demeanor, did the way he was talking, his tone or body language change as he was accusing you? And after he accused you of cheating, what else did he do, if anything? During that incident, nothing else in June? Okay, so that kind of finished up. Was there a second incident in July sometime?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did that happen?
In the kitchen.
Okay, in the kitchen of where? Can you give us like a location? In your house? And it's the same address you already told us about, city of Ypsilanti as well? Okay. Could you tell the court what happened in the kitchen?
Fighting, arguing, and I saw.
The witness takes a deep breath. The judge reminds her she's still under oath. What started as questions about a pet quickly shifts into horror. She recalls how Dwayne Stevenson pulled the dog from its cage, beating it with a belt. Each strike echoed through the house and through her fear. When asked what went through her mind, she hesitates. Her silence says more than words ever could.
Right hand. Hit me.
Okay. So his right hand hit you. Where did he hit you with his right hand?
In the face.
Where in your face, or what part of your face or head? I'm sorry?
On my left side.
Your left side?
Right hand down.
Okay. And how much force would you say he used?
I'm going to object until a proper foundation is laid.
As to force,
Yes, Your Honor.
all right, I'll sustain that objection.
When he hit you, what did that cause in your body? Let's start there.
Here, and I. So blackness. When you punched me,
I'm sorry, you
I
saw?
saw blackness.
Okay. It made you see black when he punched you? Okay.
And after I couldn't hear.
And you couldn't hear? Okay. Were you in any pain? Okay. Did him punching you cause your body to react in a certain way? What happened with your
I was in pain, body, muscles. I couldn't really feel my stomach. I was before.
Okay. When he hit you, where were you in relation to him? Where was his body? Where was your body?
Face to face.
Okay.
Standing in front of the stove, and he was standing in front of me.
After, in the kitchen, after he hit you, where was your body?
On the floor.
Okay. Did your body fall to the floor because of the hit? Okay. So you're on the floor, and where was he?
Sitting at the-
Okay. And what's the next thing you remember after you hit the floor?
See the bottom of the shoe.
The bottom of his shoe? Okay. Where was the bottom of his shoe? Like in relation to where your body is? Okay, so you have your hand up. I just have to say this because it's being recorded, right? You have your hand up somewhat close to your face. Okay, so you could, if you looked up, you could see the bottom of his shoe. Okay. And what was going through your mind at that point? What was he saying, if anything, during all of that?
Cussing at me.
Do you remember anything he was saying specifically?
He murdered
I'm sorry?
and his son. It got a, foolish mom.
You said that he had his foot with his shoe close to your face. Did he ever end up actually like stomping on your face with his shoe? Okay, can you tell the court about that, please?
Where I should felt to like something from my head go down. On the ground, just growling at me my stomach.
Growling? Was he saying anything in between the growling? Just breathing heavy and growling. Okay. Were you still on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened after that?
Grabbed me by my hair, pulled me upstairs, but I didn't go upstairs. So he continued to get in and say I was cheating.
And when he continued to vent and say you were cheating, had he let go of your hair at that point?
Yes.
What else happened after that?
He's venting his thing, like I said. That was when he grabbed my son's bike. But he shot with his bike.
And I'm sorry, I'm so sorry to have you repeat it. I heard some of that. What did he say?
I was on the floor still holding my son.
Yeah.
He said you look that but you do something. But I'm gonna throw this bike at you yourself.
Okay. And what was he expecting you to do? Well, let me ask it this way. What did you think he meant by that?
It's the truth about something I never did, like cheating.
Okay. So he wanted you to say that you were cheating. Okay. Did anything happen after that, after he was saying those things? I do want to go back a little bit. You said you were in the kitchen and he smacked you in the face, a punch. Then you fall to the ground. Before that punch, that day before that punch, had he done anything else to your body? Okay, can you tell the court about that, please? His hands. Okay, where were his hands located on your body? Your throat, just for the record. Okay. And when he had his, was it one hand or two hands? Do you remember? One hand, okay. When he had his hand on your throat, did he apply any pressure?
Yeah.
Did it have an effect on your ability to breathe?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did it affect your breathing?
I think I was gasping. And then I looked to my son. And he also looked at my son, and that's when he saw me.
So your son was there. So at one point he stopped.
Yeah.
He took his hand off. Okay. And then what happened after he had taken his hand off?
Yeah, still fussing.
Okay. And then as that happened, then the next thing was the punch you've told us about. Okay. Was there a third time that Mr. Stevenson did something to your body that, could you please tell the court where you were located when the third incident happened? Okay. Okay. You're home, so same location. Okay. You were in your room? Okay. Can you tell the court what happened during that time?
Your Honor, I would like some specification as to when we're talking about. They've been very vague about dates. I haven't objected to that. We talked about a period from June till the end of July. I'd like to know when within that period we're talking about.
For the third time or for each?
Third, no, I mean, I'll cross-examine as to that part of it with the first two.
As I'm recalling her testimony and the beginning question regarding the second time, that was something in July.
Correct, correct.
And then, so presumably the first time was in June. And so now you just want specificity as
To
to,
when the third, is it still in July?
Yes,
Go
I
ahead.
did reference July, but I can ask it specifically.
No, if we're talking about July, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So third time, July. You're in your room, in your house. Is that correct? Okay. How did the incident start with like a verbal fighting? Okay, can you tell the court about that, please?
It was the cheating. I gave him a look that triggered him. I saw him arm and hand again. He swung at me. I fell on the floor. I felt I touched my mouth. And I felt teeth in my hand.
Okay, so I want to,
I felt teeth in my hand. I looked and I seen his foot again.
okay. So I'm going to kind of go through that a little slower. So you said that you saw an arm, is that correct? Okay, it hit Mr. Stevenson's arm. Okay. After you gave him a look, you saw his arm. And was it moving in a certain direction? Okay, in what direction was his arm moving? Okay. And you're kind of pointing to your face. So was it coming at your face? Is that okay? Did it make contact with your face? That is okay. Where in your face? Okay. And did you feel anything when it made contact with your mouth? It went black. Okay. And then next thing you remember, did you say you were on the floor again? Okay. And you mentioned that you saw the bottom of his shoe. Is that right? Again? Okay. Did the shoe make contact with your body? Not that time. If you remember, was Mr. Stevenson saying anything during all of this?
Cheating thing, I should have messaged the guy on the street just for with him hugging and breathing heavy.
Okay.
And looking.
And what was going through your mind at that point?
That was my day.
Is this your day? Could you explain to the court what you mean by that?
This was my day. I'm seeing my son. Like, it's going and he had grabbed the belt, tried to choke me.
During this incident, he had tried to choke you? Okay. Was that before or after he had punched you in the face? Before. All right. Can you please tell the court about the belt and strangling you before the punch?
Well, like I said, it wasn't firing. About hitting things. And he grabbed a looking for a thing to fight with. He grabbed an empty water bottle, tried to hit me in the head. Grabbed the local thing, injured my leg, but he hit me like it was a food or something. And he seemed like the one I used for my purse and he grabbed it.
Okay. I want to go through all of those a little bit. Okay. You said that he grabbed a water bottle. Was it what was the size of the water bottle? A big size, like a jug or? Okay. And you said he threw it at your head? Swinging at your head. Did it hit your head? Okay. And then you said there was like a workout bar? Okay. About how big was that? Okay. So you're showing with your hands, and I'm not great about estimating measurements. Less than an arm length, about an arm length. Okay. And what was the material of that? Metal. Okay. And what was he doing with that? I'm sorry to make you repeat it, but hitting you with it? Where on your body was he hitting? Your legs. Okay. And you said that he ended up grabbing a belt. Before he grabbed the belt, did he hit you with anything else? No? Okay. So he grabbed a belt. What did he do with the belt? So you wrapped it around your neck. You said that you used your hands. Were your hands kind of between the belt and your skin, essentially, on your throat? Okay. Going through your head at that point.
Yeah, it was my day. I almost didn't breathe.
You almost couldn't breathe. That was going to be my next question. How did that affect your breathing? You had trouble? Okay. Did you end up kind of blacking out or passing out? What was Mr. Stevenson saying, if anything? Let me ask that. Was he saying anything while he was strangling you with the belt? You're almost there. What did you take that to mean?
Say, I'm almost gonna be dead.
I'm sorry?
I'm almost gonna be dead.
You're almost at being dead. And what? I'm sorry? That he's going to kill you. At some point, if you remember, did he stop and remove the belt?
Yes, I suppose his man area.
You did what? I'm
I
sorry?
suppose his man.
You squeezed?
Yes.
Okay. His genitalia?
Yes.
Okay. And that's when he let go? Okay.
We got his stuff together and he left. And I went to my mom.
Okay. When you went to your mom's, did you have your son with you?
Yes.
And where's your mom located? Well, we're not gonna, actually, I won't ask you that question. When you went to your mom's, was she home?
Yes.
Okay. And did she see you and kind of have you come in?
Yes.
Okay. When you got to your mom's, how was what was your body feeling?
Okay.
Okay. Where in your body were you